Hello and a very good evening to you here at Bishan Stadium. It's Balestier Khalsa versus Tanjong Pagar United in the Singapore Premier League. Midweek kickoff is one of two tonight. Huge game as well going on at Jalan Besar Stadium right now as well. And that is the Eastern Derby, BG Tampines Rovers and Geylang International, the top three sides. Top two of the three are playing, of course. Lion City Sailors won earlier this week, as you can see from the table. For this particular match, it's an opportunity for Tanjong Pagar just to put some distance between themselves and those teams around them. There's been some significant movement with Hougang United moving off the bottom of the table yesterday with a narrow win over Albrechts Negata. For Balestier Khalsa, they want to keep pace with Geylang International and the rest near the top. Well, let's hear then from the men in charge of this one.
Peter, after consecutive losses and especially the one last week, how is the energy in the locker room like?
I think we're fortunate that that there is a quick turnaround. Obviously, in terms of physical recovery, maybe not. But you know, you want to wash away, especially a game like last one, as quickly as you can. I mean, the loss against Lion City Sailors, okay, maybe there was a little bit unfortunate, you know. But in terms of performance, I was pretty satisfied with that. The last one, yeah, that was a very weird one. I mean, we dominate possession, probably had a little bit more quality in the possession as well, but defensively we made some crucial mistakes that lost us the game, and yeah, we definitely need to improve that and minimize these mistakes, because otherwise it's going to be extremely hard to win games, right?
And right now for the second round, what would be your target for the team?
Nah, that doesn't really change. Improve on what we do, getting better at what we do. Then you know what we want. Obviously, results will come, and then it's based on you know on design rather than going by incidental results. So no, we just gotta keep on improving in what we do.
And how are you going to ensure that you start this second round on a more positive note? What do you have to do to get back the Balestier that we are more used to seeing?
Look, one game against Albrechts doesn't change the 7 games before, but obviously we have something to prove tonight, especially to ourselves.
And against Balestier here, what kind of challenges are you foreseeing?
Well, I think Balestier, they have good attacking players. Definitely, they are a team where, you know, they try to win the ball at the opponent's half. They will always press. I think for us, I think we have to get through that. We have worked on it on the training ground, how for us to, you know, work under pressure, especially in terms of possession. We know they can score goals and all that, so that's what we need to stop that. Yeah.
And you've mentioned previously in other matches that you created lack of performance to the difference in quality between your team and the opponent. How big of a concern will that be today?
We have CCA out for tonight match. Fasha is still out as well. We got Akram long-term injury, but it's manageable at this point of time. We want to use which players that is available. We want to introduce younger players as well. So for us, like I said, we're trying to develop younger players to play. I think that's something that we have to work on it. So far, I think we try to stay positive. So let's look on it. Yeah.
And we're saying that, how are you going to ensure that the game today is being seen through from start to end?
We have talked to the players. I think we told them to be prepared physically, mentally. We need to be consistent, not only by playing well on one half. So that's what we're asking the players for tonight's match, for them to be consistent. So we hope we can get it in the first half and also the second half. We'll look at it and see how it goes.
Yeah, interesting to hear the thoughts there. Firstly, from Peter de Roo, of course, Balestier, Khalsa licking their wounds following a 7-2 hammering from, at the time, bottom of the table, Albrechts Niigata. That was their first match under Keiji Shigatomi, and yeah, they must have been licking their lips at that one, Balestier Khalsa, but instead it was the Tigers who were the ones running back home with the tail between their legs. And so this, as Peter de Roo said, is the perfect opportunity to bounce back and then some, if they can, against a very inconsistent Tanjong Pagar United. They had a disappointing result as well in the last game. I say that because they were 3-1 up against the Geylang International and then went on to lose 5-3. Just 2 wins under the belt for Tanjong Pagar. Balestier Khalsa have got 3, but they have lost their last 2. So they want to put that quickly to bed. The only 2 games, 2 of the 3 games that they've lost have come in those last couple of matches. And they would again fancy their chances, you'd think, here at home against this Tanjong Pagar side. So our officials here, Oswin Rosario, the referee, Manoj Kalwani and Olsen Fu are his assistants. Clarence Liao is our 4th official. Sitting in VAR tonight, we've got Fahad Mohammed and Mohammed Shafiq Jufri, his assistant. So to the lineups then, starting with Balestier Khalsa, and they make 2 changes from the side that were thrashed by Albrechts Niigata. We've got Ignatius Ang, and if you're into this sort of thing, it's his first start since the 15th of September last year. He's had 6 substitute appearances otherwise. Fudil Iyad returns to the starting lineup. It means that Harith Kanadi, who's been a little bit inconsistent, is out. Amir Hakim has had some injury woes as well, but they are both on the bench today for this one. Also, Mukundan Maran and Shukri Nur Haizam are still unavailable due to injury. Peter de Roo would love for them to bounce back today and make a bit of a statement perhaps as well in doing so. For Tanjong Pagar United, following that disappointing defeat, as I mentioned, to Geylang International, they make a couple of changes as well. There's no place for Salif Cisse today. He went off injured in that last game. Remember, some unsavory incidents as well, which has thankfully been, or started to be dealt with anyway. And but he is not available due to injury, I can tell you. And Timur Talipov comes in today. It's his first start since the 22nd of June, which is quite rare for a foreign player. He's been on the bench since then. Syed Muhammad Akmal is also in. Azim Akbar had his first start since August last year for the Statos amongst you, but was dropped after that 1 game against Geylang. Hasran Jailani, he said he wants just a bit more consistency. I know he's lamenting the defending in his side as well. He's been doing that throughout this season. 23 goals conceded, only one side has conceded more than that. Well, now two sides after some recent results, but Young Lions and Albrechts Negata have conceded more. They're also the lowest scoring team in the league with just 11 goals. And they're now without their top scorer as well in Salif Cisse. So that is a real concern. He's got 4 goals to his name. How are they going to manage without him? So it is Tanjong Pagar United who get us going here. Well, it looks to be a compelling game. In recent times, Tanjong Pagar have started just to look a little bit more open. And let's see how they cope today. That's a great ball. Played out, Ignatius Sung really did well to pull that ball back. Well, he'll have a point or two to prove as well. As I mentioned in his first start, excellent run from him, ball down the channel. And he played that early, didn't he? Going down very early on there. Kodai Tanaka. Oh, just about got there. Pratip looked a little unsure. There are some sandy patches as well, to be fair. On that left-hand side for Tanjong Pagar as they try to make their first attack of this match. Shoda Nishikawa's always a tricky customer. Doing just enough there, Tajeli. Alan Koza. There's Fukashiro. This is where they can be dangerous on these flanks. Viwe just pushing a little further forward. It's interesting to see Fudil Iyad on this left-hand side. Normally plays out on the right. No Harith, as we mentioned earlier, Harith Kanadi. Struggling to be on the ball. There's Zanevio. He's dispossessed. Fukashiro is going to go for goal. He's charged down quickly by Paunovic. It's good intent so far from Balestier Khalsa. Quickly looking to get the ball back into play. Cycling it fast. Here's Ignatius Sung. Is that a foul there by Talipov? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? A little bit clumsy yet. Remember, he hasn't played in just over a month. And the matches have started to come thick and fast. It's a free kick here. Tajali standing over the ball. Taking some time with this one. Tajali's ball! Oh, that was a bit of a miscalculation. Has it gone over the line? Well, the referee has seen something. It looks like a foul, but it was all kinds of untidiness going on there, but he looked to have misjudged it, Pratip. Well, that looked like it might have just crept in. We'll see here. Oh, he missed the ball there on the follow-up, it looked like. Did it cross the line? Hard to tell from there. Well, Reza Reski took a massive, or rather, excuse me, Madhu Mohana took a massive swipe at the ball, missed it. And that could be a huge let-off here. That free kick completely got Pratip off guard. Okay, this is a good angle. Look at that swipe here, he misses it. Oh, that looked like it may have crossed the line, you know. We'll have to wait. Was there a foul, though? The referee is also going to be looking at that. There was a lot going on in there. And they're going to take their time to make sure they get this absolutely spot on. So firstly, was there a foul, which would then negate anything that happens after it, which would be whether the ball crossed the line or not. So there are a couple of issues that they have to check. There's also a possible handball in all of this as well. Still waiting, the referee saying, hold on. Well, they're going to look at all the possible angles. There was one where it did appear that the ball may well have crossed the line. Remember, all of the ball has to be over the line for a goal. First of all, though, they are checking whether there is a possible foul and a potential handball as well, both of which, of course, would rule out any question of whether the ball crossed the line or not. But there was a lot going on with that incident. Now, have a look again. Beats the keeper, no doubt. Now, did it hit the hand? Madhu has a huge swipe. And then was there a foul after he takes a kick at the ball? Does it come off Madhu's hand after it hits the frame of the goal? That's what they're checking right now. No goal. Oh boy, that was a nervy moment, wasn't it, for Tanjong Pagar? Here's Talipov. Now Zenevio. Zenevio Mota, he'll get across in, but it's not good enough to get past Madhu Mohana. That's lovely work. Fantastic work from Konai Tanaka. He's played a beautiful ball across to Ismail Sassi. Well, they want to continue where they were left off. Delightful ball again, but it's just too far away from Tanaka. Sliding in. Boy, this is pretty intense already from Balestier Khalsa, despite that prolonged stoppage. Talipov. Even Mota won't get to that ball. Here's Hafiz to Wahana, who tries to play it out. They've lost the ball here. Paunovic. That's given away. Side up well. Jordan Emaviwe. Now Fukashiro. They're pressing, aren't they? This is good to see from Tanjong Pagar United. They've just started doing this a lot more higher up the pitch in the last few weeks. Tarante on that other side. Launch forward, that's a delightful ball up to Ignatius Ang. They're easy on the eye these days, Balestier Khalsa. Now Emaviwe. Zipping the ball around nicely. Kodai Tanaka trying to get that up to Fudil Iyad. And Talipov sees that through. There's been quite a lot of defending to do for Tanjong Pagar. Here's Malumansoko. Now Talipov, what you'll see from Paunovic is he'll just drop back into the defence every so often. Need to be a bit careful on the ball here. There's good pressure. He's put it away this time, there's no doubt about the goal. Kodai Tanaka scores once again for Balestier Khalsa. Well, the warning signs were there. They might feel they could have got a goal earlier, but there's no doubting now this one. Kodai Tanaka into double figures for the season. Clearly onside, no question of that. It's a decent finish as well, isn't it? Ball put through from Alan Koza. Just to open right between the centre-backs. That's far too easy, isn't it? I'm sure Hasran Janani will not be pleased with that. There we go, 10 goals this season for Kodai Tanaka. It had been coming already. We'd seen how they were pushing forward, creating opportunities. Here's Malumansoko. You can see what they're looking to do. Here's Soda Nishikawa. Balestier Khalsa, I want to put that pressure on Zenevia Mota. Playing further up the pitch today, Mota. There's a rescue, and then the shot from Paunovic is a take mark. I tell you what, those goalmouth areas have got plenty of sand around it. It'll be a little bit bumpy, won't be easy for the keepers. I thought that was offside. Flag has stayed down for now. Kodai Tanaka. Well, I guess it wasn't offside then. Here's Darante. Play continues. Playing right off the last man. Kodai Tanaka's causing problems. Lovely turn from Ignatius Ang. Fukashiro, lovely move. Can he finish this off? And that is last gasp defending. It had to be absolutely spot on. Faisal Ruslan. That could well have been goal number 2 to deny there. Riku Fukashiro. Yeah, lovely take as well, wasn't it, from Fukashiro? He got past Faisal Ruslan the first time, but not the second. They are getting carved open, aren't they, Tanjong Pagar at the moment? And real concerns, I'm sure, for Hasrin at how they're defending at the moment. John Lemaviwe up to Fudil Iyad. Forward there from Tajali Slamat. Calls out too much on the ball. It's going to run away. They need to sort themselves out quick here. Tanjong Pagar. Talipov looking to get that up to Wada. They've just about got there. Faisal Roslan steaming down this left-hand side. Has to put a decent... Well, I don't think I even needed to finish that sentence. Disappointing from the skipper. Just haven't got going yet, have they? Fudil. Paunovic. Now Wada. This is Reza Reski. Zenevio Mota. That's a good ball in. Oh, he's missed that, hasn't he? Sansu Jaime got a little touch on. Shoda Nishikawa, the flag had gone up anyway. Well, that's been the first half-decent ball in behind the defence from Tanjong Pagar. Yeah. That's offside, isn't it? But even then, he was still a little too far away from the ball. Pratip's having to be right on the edge of his area because he's got to play almost a sweeper. The way they're playing those quick balls up to Kodai Tanaka is playing off that last man. Got to be aware. Faisal, now Wada. There's Zanevio. Just think he feels more comfortable down this right-hand side, further up the pitch. Looking to try and clear their line. Shoda Nishikawa was up against his countryman Riku Fukushida. Takes the shot! Oh, he's got one from distance there. Shoda Nishikawa. Something from absolutely nothing. Tanjong Pagar have dragged themselves back into this one. They're absolutely delighted here, Tanjong Pagar, but I'm sure Balestier will be fuming with that. You could see Fukushiro, he looked to have won the battle to win the ball here. Somehow got back to Tanjong Pagar, and no one anywhere near Shoda Nishikawa. Alan Koza a little too late to get to him, and he gets him past the despairing dive of Hafiz Ahmad. First goal of the season for Shoda Nishikawa. And what a cracker it was as well. We have a game in our hands now. Here's Jordan Emaviwe. That would be so frustrating, wouldn't it? For Balestier, who've completely dominated this game so far. Here's Wada. That will just give them that little boost of confidence they need. And yeah, goal, as we know, so often changes things. Paunovic. To side Akmal. Yeah, you'll find they start to win the 50-50s. They're first to the ball. Might well have been offside. They're looking across at the assistant. Fukashiro loses that out to Talipov, who took a bit of a heavy touch. It's back with Tanjong Pagar. Here is Wada. Naru goes back to his keeper, Hafiz. To himself, does like a little wander around. Reza Reski. Just notice how much quicker now they are passing the ball. Of course, as soon as I say that, they lose possession, which is by the just in favour of Tanjong Pagar, would you believe? Despite the domination we've seen from Balestier just before that goal. Tomuyuki Wada. Now Shoda Nishikawa will be flying high after that goal. Second stint with the club. Darate looking to get that up towards Ignatius-san. I think they can breathe just a little easier now. Tanjong Pagar, after a disappointing start to this game, let's be honest. Talipov, not a bad ball actually, just got away from Zenevio Mota. Here's Khalsa. Up from Ignatius-san. Is that a little bit of a shove? No, Ismail Sassi's been quiet so far, hasn't he? We haven't really seen much of him. Just got a little scrappy for Balestier Khalsa since conceding that goal. Darate. Here's Fudil. Ignatius-san now. A little dummy there. I don't think anyone expected that from Sassi. There's Paunovic. Now Reza Reski. Nice little touch on for Reza. Paunovic. Sassi trying to weave his way through those players. Here's Faisal Ruslan for Tanjong Pagar. Reminder, these two teams played on the 18th. That was Albrechts Nagata and Balestier Khalsa. So that was 6 days ago, not too bad. It's quite a bit of rest. And on the 19th, Tanjong Pagar played and lost to Geelong International. So they had 1 day's less rest, but still 5 days since that last game. And then, of course, we're back at it this weekend. So it's been a relatively intense period of matches. Effectively 3 matches in about a week it'll end up being for these teams. Just over a week. It's a long season as well, remember. We'll go until almost the middle of next year, May of 2025. Here's Timur Talipov, who seems to have gotten to grips with things after a little bit of a shaky start. He's got a surging run down here, the Uzbek, and he's seen the space on that left-hand side. Shota Nishikawa will almost certainly cut in. And he's made a bit of a meal of that one, isn't he, Hafiz? Oh, I just wonder whether, having unleashed a superb goal-scoring shot earlier, that was probably a little bit disappointing as far as Shota Nishikawa was concerned. Look at where Korai Tanaka is, how deep he is at the moment. Just trying to get the ball. It's not really coming up to him for now. I've got news of a goal in the other match, which we'll update you about shortly. And on cue, Glenn Quay has scored for BG Tampines Rovers. It's 1-0 against Geelong International. Remember, they're looking to consolidate their place at the top of the table. Lion City Sailors are hoping for a favour from Geelong International in that one, just to tighten things at the top. It's only goal difference at the moment that separates these two sides coming into today's match. The shot's taken by Ismail Sassi. And rebounds off Tanjong Pagar defenders. Oh, that's quick thinking here, Darate! And just a little purchase on the ball from Ismail Sassi. Yeah, he had to react quickly to that one. Oh, Madhu might have been in a bit of trouble there. And now they are saying, what about that, ref? What about that foul? No one seems to be happy. Yeah, you can probably hear some of the players, Hasrin in particular, is, let's just say, seeking clarification from the fourth official, Clarence Liao. Now, here's what happened. Emma Viwe was on the ball here. Kind of just took a little too much time on it. And I'll tell you what, it was stolen off him by Wada. There is a foul, but oh, Sahil Suhaimi was up against Madhu Mohana as well. It, first of all, wasn't flagged down as a foul. Sahil just pulled up in that race with Madhu Mohana, and they were wondering why that wasn't called foul in the end. I think they kind of wanted their cake and eat it as well. Tanjong Pagar, in terms of trying to play on and then asking for the foul. But anyway, all sorted out for now. That's an unconvincing header from Jordan Emaviwe. Zanevia with the cross. Oh, he's trying to hit that on the volley. Shorai Nishikawa going for the spectacular again. That would have been even more spectacular had he scored it. Yeah, that is a pretty special skill to do that, score from there, get that on target. Decent ball. Oh, and he was again quick. And you've seen that from Pratip. He's had to be really alert. Just the way that these attackers from Balestier are playing at the moment. As I said, right off the shoulder of the last man, particularly Kodai Tanaka. And he's got the pace as well. Alan Koza. Talipov clears. Hafiz, that's ambitious for Darren Tate to get onto. Now Pratip. He too has put just a little too much on it. Fudil's done well. Here's Ignatius Ang. And he was looking to get that up to Tanaka, but Mali Monsoko was in the way. Oh, that's great work! Fudil's shot, though, is a pretty feeble one, and it's straight at Pratip. Ignatius gets the ball back here. That's a really casual, isn't it, from Talipov, but I wonder whether that took just a slight deflection along the way. But no power in that shot. So easy for Pratip. Again, Kodai Tanaka having to try and square that. Yeah, straightforward again for Pratip. About 12 minutes or so till half-time. 1-1 here between Balestier Khalsa and Tanjong Pagar United. Here's Madhu Mohana. Oh, he's given that away. Intercepted by Wada. Both sides giving possession away rather cheaply at the moment. Couldn't quite get that to Ismail Sassi. There's Talipov. And now Paunovic. Shorai Nishikawa on the left-hand side here. That's good defending. Look at who's doing it. Fukushiro has dragged himself all the way back there. Fantastic work rate once again from the Japanese player, and as with the Japanese players in general here in the SPL, which is why they are have the highest number of foreigners in this league. Heavyweight up to Ang. Here's Fudil. Bit of space here for Ignatius Ang. Waited until that foul came. Got a free kick here. Yeah, they've gone out to Fukushiro. He looked unsighted for a second because of Talipov. Oh, he's just lost control of that, hasn't he? Side Akbal. Ball over the top, Ismail Sassi. He's asking for a corner, not going to get it. Haven't seen too much from the Frenchman today, Ismail Sassi. That was Peter Deroux communicating with Ignatius. I think, and I'm only just, from what I'm just about hearing, is thought I heard Peter Deroux say drop. Anyway, here we go. Here's Fudil. Manu Matoko, I think he's completely misjudged that. It's going to be a corner, it looks like. It's a nice flowing move from Balestier Khalsa. There you go. It's going to be a corner. Ismail Sassi on the edge of the area. Fukushiro. Ignatius Ang. Now Tajeli. Oh, he's overhit that by a long way. Just keep it. Oh, and there's a bit of a tussle here between Manu Mansoko and Manu Mahana. Quite a lot being said at the moment between them.
Iggy, don't worry about him. Worry about 8.
There's a lot of shouting going on at Ignatius Ang at the moment. Don't worry about him, I think was the word from the coach. But right now they've got other things to worry about. Shona Ishikawa, my goodness, he's missed on the second time of asking. It was a pretty weak shot at first. And that's a save from Hafiz Ahmad. It looked all ends up. This defending here, they've got through again. Oh, he's got to do better than that, hasn't he? You feel disappointed from a Balestier perspective. And then on the follow-up, that sails over. That's another big let-off. Oh, looks like it must have taken a deflection. It's a corner here. Tanjong Pagar. Five minutes to go. Very static around there. Good take from Hafiz. He was looking to release early. He does get it out now. Are they going to stretch this? Oh, he's done well here to just get the ball. Ignatius Ang looked to be in a good position. And I think Pratip had done just enough. End-to-end stuff here at Bishan at the moment. Can they finish here? They do this time, off the post. Ismail Sassi. It was some static defending, some ball watching perhaps from Tanjong Pagar. And Sassi gets the second when, I tell you what, it could have been number 2 up the other end. Well, we have another look here to see if there was anything that could have ruled this out. Doesn't look like it. No one really able to get near Ismail Sassi. He finishes off the bottom of the post. A little bit higher than that. And he gets the goal. His 5th of the season. Ismail Sassi, we've been saying the Frenchman was a little bit quiet, and he's answered that. That goal will stand. Appropriate that we had that song play out whenever they score. Balestier Khalsa. If you didn't hear it, it was Eye of the Tiger, which is, of course, connected with their nickname, Eye of the Tiger, which today, by the way, it came out in 1982. It started a 6-week run at #1 on the US charts. Just thought I'd give you that little bit of trivia. So a nice little anniversary for that song. 42 years today, and it is 42 minutes on the clock. Nice bit of symmetry. Fudil. Shot is taken, but again, how much time is there? Tajali allowed the freedom in midfield. It will be a corner. Now here Ignatius to take the corner. Final minute of this first half. There will be a fair bit of added time because of the VAR check early on in the match when the Balestier thought they might have had a goal. But again, the defending's just a bit desperate as it was at the start of the first half. Here's Sahil. You know, we've barely said Sahil's name tonight. Just hasn't been able to get any service. Mota, just a little deeper. Now Faisal Ruslan. Joining the attack there, Syed Akmal, Reza Rizki rather, hasn't also really got too involved in those sort of positions. Only the 3 minutes. Well, I thought it might be a bit more, but that's what's been decided. Well, that just bounces away, skips away from Darren Tay. Oh, lovely one-touch football coming from Balestier Khalsa. Ismail Sassi gives it away. That was some quick movement. Oh, here's Fudil. Can they get a third just before the break? Look at where Maru is. Really pressing quite high up. It's almost counted them out a couple times. Tajeli, he's done well here, hasn't he? Now Fudil might just think about managing this till the break. There's Darren Tay. Now Jordan Emaviwe into the final minute of this first half. Fukushira's got space here. That's a brilliant save from Pratip, and how on earth was Fukushira once again allowed to take that shot? He might feel disappointed that he's not scored a goal here. He had so much time. Zanivia Mota just gave up. It's a corner. Still the time to get number 3 here before the break. Oh, Pratip flapping away. He's saying there's a foul on him. Should be another corner. Yeah, he was caught out there, wasn't he? Jumping for that. There's no rush whatsoever from Tajeli to take this. They know that the referee will allow this to happen before he calls time on this first half. This will be the last play of this half. Now, referees just sort of keeping an eye on what's going on here. There's been a few shenanigans between Malu Mansoko and Madu Mohana. And look at where the ball is, nowhere near the quadrant. Osman Rosero is keeping an eye on that one. Cheeky, perhaps, from Tajeli. Oh, that's a lovely touch on. Alan Koza, I think it was, who, that was cheeky. I think just got a little deft touch on it. And it goes across the face of the goal. Jordan Maviwe, I think, just got winded there. He's okay. It's been a pretty good first half from Balestier Khalsa, though. I think the one complaint that they will have is perhaps they haven't scored more. They've dominated large parts of this. Tanjong Pagar have had their moments too. And halftime here at Bishan Stadium. It's been entertaining. Balestier Khalsa 2, Tanjong Pagar United 1. We'll have highlights for you very shortly, so stay with us, please. It's the halftime break here at Bishan Stadium. The SPL match between Balestier Khalsa and Tanjong Pagar United is 2-1 at the moment to the home side. It's been a very entertaining first half, and the entertainment started early on. This free kick from Tajeli Salaman had all sorts of problems for Tanjong Pagar at the back. The whistle was blown there by the referee, therefore negating any real opportunity to review this. You can see Manu Mahana slamming that in. Looks like the ball actually crossed the line there. The whistle had gone, and therefore check could not be made. There you go, you can hear it. And we picked that up a little bit later. Lots going on there, but anyway, it didn't take long before they made amends. Kodai Tanaka smashing that in. That's a great finish, isn't it? But again, it was from Reza Reski losing possession of the ball, ghosting in between the defenders. Kodai Tanaka, you know, someone of his quality, not gonna miss that kind of chance. I'll tell you what, though, they got a goal back not long after. Shoda Nishikawa, he smashes one in from distance. And this was really against the run of play, I'd have to say. And really, nothing was going for them at that point. They were just tenacious in some of these sort of positions. As you know that Tanjong Pagar always are. They don't give up. And tell you what, there was a couple of these opportunities there with that line, and it can be porous. Tajeli diving in, and Shoda Nishikawa, he'll be disappointed with both of those efforts. And he'll surely feel that he had to get at least one of them bowled in the back of the net. And because of that, they went up to score up the other end just soon after. Ismail Sassi slamming in. A little bit of ball watching going on from that Tanjong Pagar defense. They've not enjoyed balls, aerial balls into the box. They've sort of struggled in those situations. And Sassi does well. And then there was a chance here for Fukushiro, who might feel on another day that would have gone in. It's a great save from Pratip. Let's not take anything away from the Tanjong Pagar United goalkeeper. Got down smartly, and right at the end, this was a cheeky one from Alan Koza, who runs in towards the near post and required a good save again from Pratip, who's kept them in this. Let's have a look at these stats then in this very, very even. But the one thing that separates them is that second goal from Ismail Sassi. It's 2-1, Balestier Khalsa. Now, reminder, there is another game going on at the moment, the Eastern Derby, where it's first versus third. And the only goal of the game is Big Glenn Quay there, curling in the top corner. Again, just afforded a little too much time and space outside the area. It's a brilliant goal, playing further up the pitch these days. He certainly seems to enjoy that. That is a fine, fine finish from the side that's in form. These are the two unbeaten sides, by the way, left in the SPL this season. Reminder, these are the scores on match week 10, and we still have a half to come for BG Tampines Rovers and Geylang International, and of course here at Bishan Stadium. We'll be back for the second half then of Balestier Khalsa against Tanjong Pagar United. Second half going to get underway shortly here at Bishan Stadium. Balestier Khalsa leading Tanjong Pagar United 2-1 at the break. The 2 goals coming from Kodai Tanaka and then Ismail Sassi, sandwiching a goal from Shodai Nishikawa. And we've been told no changes made by either side. Suhaimi has really just been playing a bit part role up front. Shodai has seen a fair bit of the ball, so has Zenebia Mota, but we've really not seen much of Sahil so far. Fukushiro certainly has been in the thick of things, and yeah, Balestier Khalsa well worth the lead at the moment. If anything, they'll be thinking they should be even further in front. Mind you, Tanjong Pagar will also feel they probably should have got another goal as well to their tally. Shodai Nishikawa with a couple of gilt-edged opportunities in a row. So second half then underway. It is Tanjong Pagar who kick things off. They've been behind pretty much every match this season at the break, and desperately looking for just their 3rd win of this campaign. Here's Nishikawa. Here's Nishikawa on the ball earlier. Well, he thought that might have gone out for a corner. Remember though that at the break of the last game against Geylang International, Tanjong Pagar in a pretty good position and let that one completely slip away from them. Up at the break they were. Game against Albrechts Nagata, which they won 2-1. They were 1-0 down at half-time. Scored 2 second-half goals. Remember though, they are missing Salif Cisse today, their top scorer. He was taken off in the last game at half-time, and yeah, we're hoping to get him back very, very soon. Faisal Ruslan. Here's Pavlovic. Here's Wada. Away by Koza. Could have scored right at the end of the first half. Fukushiro. Sassi's surrounded by players here. Gets her back to Tajeli. These days they play out from the back. Balestier Khalsa, well, you could see what Emaviwe was trying to do, get that up to Fudil. Here's Talipov, he's just shown a bit too much of it. Space in midfield now for Wada. Gets that across to Nishikawa. Wada. Here's Areski. Stopped in his tracks by Fudil. Here's Zanevio. Now Sassi leading the counter perhaps. Oh, he's done brilliantly here. Sassi, excellent work from him. Manu Mansoko just seeing the danger. But fantastic skill from Ismail Sassi. Look at this. Just before that, but there's the foul. Kodai Tanaka. Fudio will comfortably get there, goes back to his keeper. Tajali coolly done from the back again, Balestier Khalsa. Alan Koza. Again, some quick passing. That's a great goal. Fantastic build up to that one from Balestier Khalsa. Kodai Tanaka with his second and Balestier's third. Again, it was the passing zipped around quickly. Very few touches. And they scored the goal. Now, I think that probably looked onside, but we will get confirmation of all that. Stabs in from there. Toe poke from Kodai Tanaka. And that's goal number 11. And that goal stands. It is Japanese heavy, the SVL hotshot list this year. Tomoyuki Doi is on 14. Tanaka is just 3 behind him. There's number 2 on the list. Oh, we are still awaiting a check, excuse me. I just jumped the gun there a little. Checking for that potential offside, as we said. Inside the top 10, there are 4 Japanese players in terms of top scorers. I think that should stand. Here we go. You get an idea here. By the time the ball was passed to Tanaka, he was onside, and the goal has stood. So 3-1 now, and they probably feel a lot happier for that. Scoring an early third now, Balestier Khalsa. Faisal Roslan's cross gets only to Tajeli. Manu Mansoko. By Zanevio. There you go. It's just very quick passing. Quite a lot of one-touch football going on from Balestier Khalsa. Just seems to be causing problems. Now, Nishikawa. Quick feet, and it's behind Zanevio. Just looking at the bench, because we're not that far away, I'm sure, from making changes. And there, Geylang International have equalised. One of their key players this season, Roya Taniguchi. Superb from him. Well, again, look at that. Who's popped up? Shorai Nishikawa. Again, ghosting past some defenders. They're all kind of looking a little shocked by that. Well, as soon as they've scored, they've conceded. Balestier Khalsa, and the deficit has been cut back to 1. A little less stress now for Hasran Jainali. Now look at this, because he's timed his run really nicely. Just ghosting past the defenders. Tarjeli seemed to have switched off there and got sucked in a little bit. And look at that. Just played it inside, Tarjeli. Oh, they could have another one here. Sahil! Oh, fantastic save from Hafiz right from the kickoff. They almost score again. Oh, it's been a great match so far. Sahil feigning a couple times, does take the shot eventually. That's a really good save, strong hands. Both keepers have made key saves here. Near post. And they've got the bit between their teeth again, Tanjong Pagar. Here's Wada. That's a good ball in. Motsoko got a little flick, but there's been a foul. That's the thing with Tanjong Pagar. You just can't count them out. Motsoko got a little flick on it. Then I think it came off Fukushiro. There's a blatant push on Jordan Emaviwe. You get the feeling, just with the generous defending that we've seen, that we might well have more goals in this one. We're talking of goals, as I said. It is 1-1 in the other one. Top of the table clash. Lion City Sailors, of course, hoping that if at least Geylang cannot win today, they'll just take points off BG Tampines Rovers. Here's Paunovic. Here's Motsoko. Upended there. Reza Reski by Alan Koza. Yeah, that's a clear foul, isn't it? From the Slovenian. And this one from distance. We've got Talipov and Wada, interested parties. Here's Talipov. That's blocked by Madi Mohana. Now Jordan Emaviwe looking to try and get away from Wada. Has to go back. Fukushiro. Was there a foul? That's what Tanjong Pagar feel. Play continues, and it could be another goal. deft touch from the hat-trick hero now, Kodai Tanaka. If that does stand indeed, they might well pull that back for the foul in the build-up to the goal. For now, it is 4-2. Now, let's have a look. Oh, that might well not count then. Ismail Sassi's foul. On Said Akmal. Took a couple of deflections, didn't it? And then it goes through, nutmegs Malu Mansoko. Yeah, it's a quick bit of thinking there from Kodai Tanaka, and that's why you can just see Pratip desperately trying to get to the ball. 12th goal of the season, if indeed it counts.
It cannot be like this, Clarence. All the way like this, then might as well.
I think you could probably hear some real disappointment there from Hashwin Jailani. No foul deemed to have been made by Ismail Sassi. The goal stands. Hat-trick for Kodai Tanaka, 4-2. But remember, they switched off earlier on, just after they scored their third. It's a first hat-trick this season for Kodai Tanaka. He's been on hat-tricks 4 previous games, so we'll be happy to finally have converted. Here's Darren Tay. A lovely ball from Shodai Nishikawa. Faisal Roslan up to Sahil, who's on his own really. Reza Reski now to Mokiwada. Oh, that's a good-looking ball. That chance for Sahil, who's just not been in those sort of positions. The flag stayed down, so it would have counted, you'd think. Oh, that would have been again another situation where Tanjong Pagar would have scored just after Balestier did. We'll have another look at this one. What a ball that was from Wada. He got there, but he was stretching. You've got to say, great reactions from Hafiz. They've got to watch it. Look at that. 7 attempts from Balestier, 6 on target. I think the on-target rates today have been very, very good. 8 and 6 for Tanjong Pagar. But that was a key moment, wasn't it? Him not scoring, Sahil Suhaimi. But it's so good to have matches like this where it's end-to-end. Here's Ismail Sassi. That is a brilliant bit of defending from Malu Mansoko. Trying to do perhaps a little too much. Shodai Nishikawa gets a free kick to the irritation of the Balestier players. Yeah, there's the foul by Darren Tay. Sahil again. He's not tall enough really to ever get to a cross of that. Did well, didn't he, Zanevia Mota? It's been that kind of match given away by Madu. Here's Talipov. Apologies if you heard some foul language there. It's obviously It's disappointment how Balestier giving the ball away, and Pratip should get there. He's taking that well, isn't he? Well, it really is going from one end to the other, which makes it fascinating to watch. Hope you're enjoying our live coverage of the Singapore Premier League. 2 matches on this evening. This one seems to be the more entertaining one at the moment. Everyone, all eyes might well be on the clash at the other end of the table. Here's Zenevia Mota. Fizz had a stretch for that. Here's Fudil. And they're very happy to play out from the back here, Balestier Khalsa. Real reluctance to just clear it. And sometimes you just play with fire in those sorts of situations.
Substitution for Tanjong Pagar. Number 8, Reza Reski. Being replaced by number 17, Shahida Masnawi.
So they're bringing on an out-and-out forward in Shahida Masnawi on for Reza Rescu's really been able to get that involved. Meantime, Darren Tay's just having a look at that bandaged wrist of his. Shahidat's got 1 goal this season, but he's an out-and-out forward. Not the most prolific, you'll see. Mainly comes off the bench. This will be his 6th substitute appearance this season. Dante just getting some ice in it. Zenevia Mota, shot on the turn there, comes off Fudil. Here's Paunovic. Uses his body really well there. Nice skills from Fukushiro. Here's Mota. Now Paunovic. He brings down Ismail Sassi. So I think we're going to see just a bit more of a sort of a 4-4-2 now from Tanjong Pagar. Well, both goalkeepers have been key, I think you have to say, in making some big saves and keeping this scoreline down. I know we've already had 6 goals in this. Wada, Madu, here's Alan Koza, but Tanjong Pagar still plugging away here. Ismail Sassi. Here's Darren Tay, looking to get that up to Kodai Tanaka. That's good work there from Tajeli. Wrestling away again in the box. Talipov clears. Masnawi. So he'll be sort of playing just in front. So he looks to have gone just a bit deeper now, playing behind him. I think that's probably a bit more desirable for Sahil, so it may not quite be a 4-4-2. So it'll be interesting to see if he can play out the full 90. That loops over. There will be a corner. So 5 corners to 3 in favour of Balestier Khalsa. Wada with the corner. Manu header away, or tries to. Shadat back to Wada. Shot and a hat-trick, remember. Now Faisal Roslan. Just about get that away. Good pressure here from Tanjong Pagar. That's too easy for Hafiz to just hold on to. This wouldn't fall for Shota Nishikawa, and it's a good block in the end from Tajeli. He's missed that completely, Alan Koza. Now Koza. Tanaka, here's Fukushiro. Opportunity perhaps still Fukushiro. Across Ignatius Sang. Can't pull the trigger just yet. Now Koza. Ignatius was going down there. And it goes up the other end again. Here's Wada. Faisal Roslan. He won't get to that one, Sahil Saimi. Just about 20 minutes or so to go, including a little bit more out of time than that. Pagar still looking for a third, perhaps.
Fucking come on!
Oh, has he beaten the offside trap here? Ignatius Sang! Oh, he's done really well, but he cannot pass it across to Kodai Tanaka. Could he have taken the shot? I thought he did everything up till then really well. Well, potential goal there, potential opportunity for the Balestier Khalsa. We have got a goal update from you elsewhere as well. And it is Seya Kunori who has got The second goal for BG Tampines Rovers. They're 2-1 up against Geylang International. I think they've had a couple of goals already ruled out from VAR earlier. That one is going to have a grandstand finish, perhaps. We'll see. Still lots of time in both matches. As it stands, it will be Tampines Rovers top of the table by 3 points, and Geylang International suffering their first loss of the season. Oh, too much again. Fukushiro on to Ismail Sassi. We've had 75 minutes gone, but only one change has been made so far between the two sides. Ignatius, again, he's done well, yeah! And this time he does set up a goal. The offside flag has been raised. Ismail Sassi's goal. Manoj Kolwani there on that side. It is offside for Sassi. He doesn't think so. Is he shaking his head? That looks offside at this point. Oh. Well, they are checking anyway. It should be a pretty quick decision. And there we go. We ruled out for offside. I thought Ignatius Sung did well today. Be interesting to see what the decision is on him going forward. Lots of very bright flashes. Other times he's been screamed at by his coach. Well, they want more. Here's Ignatius again. He's gone for goal. Could have gone absolutely anywhere. It will be a corner. Taken short, quick one. Here is Ignatius up. Now that's the other part of him that can frustrate. Oh, Zenevia Mota won the ball back. A bit of a pinging around just now. Oh, what a shot that is, but Sahil, it doesn't look to have crossed the line. It's going to be a corner, but that was a rocket from him. They've had the chances. He's had a couple of really good opportunities, hasn't he? So Zenevia Mota was tenacious here again. They thought there would have been a handball. You saw what Hafiz was doing. There's no way that crossed the line at all. Side foot, some power in that one. Well, they've probably done enough to get at least a third goal, Tanjong Pagar. Both their best opportunities to score that third came through Sahil Suhaimi. As I said, the first half just really wasn't getting much of the ball at all. Shota Nishikawa. Now Paunovic. Here's Wada. just getting a bit of quality out of that ball. Now Ignatius. Here's Fukushiro. It's been a bit quiet in the second half. It's Marsase into the side net. He's asking for a corner. Oh, he's asking for a penalty. It is going to be a penalty. Now, it's the handball. There we go from Faisal Ruslan. He took the shot, then asked for the handball. We're going to have a change as well.
Substitution for Tanjong Pagar, number 32, Sahil Suhaimi, being replaced by...
we weren't sure whether Sahil would last this 90. Arshad Basiron is going to come on. 20-year-old. Two goalkeepers in there, 9 by the way, as well. Tanjong Pagar. So Arshad, interesting to see where he goes on for Sahil Suhaimi. Now, you can see that area around the penalty spot. There's a lot of sand. It might not be particularly even. It's got to be very careful how he's placed that ball. Kodai Tanaka looking for his 4th of this match. And this to make it 5-2 and seal the point, surely. Oh, there you go. Well, we did say that it was pretty uneven down there. He's looking straight down at the spot, of course. Look at that divot. He's missed the opportunity. Is that just a little way back in, perhaps, for Tanjong Pagar? Still going to be tough for them. But 2 goals rather than 3 is the deficit that they've got to claw back. Now he'll be desperate now, bearing down a goal. Kodai Tanaka can make up for things. It's unselfish play. They're looking across at the assistant referee. Lovely, lovely play. You've got to say that's really nice of Kodai Tanaka. After just missing the penalty, he could have made amends immediately. But he was unselfish. And when you don't want the ball, you tighty it to someone else. That's onside, by the way. He was inside his own half when he received the ball. He could have gone for goal himself. Look at it. It ironically even goes past his own divot that he created from that missed penalty. And Ignatius Sang, his 2nd goal of the season. Well, he's worked hard tonight, Ignatius Sang, and I think he's probably worked himself into the starting 11 of the next game as well, you'd think. And that now surely is it for Tanjong Pagar, just after they missed the penalty. We talked about how coolly they try to defend at the back, Balestier. Sometimes just gets you on the edge of your seat. Stuff like this is good to watch, isn't it? Fudil. They haven't made a change yet, Balestier Khalsa. They'll say, well, we are leading. Might be a time to do it, especially because they are playing pretty soon, aren't they? Well, the game is on Sunday, it's our feature game as well. Geelong International hosting Balestier Khalsa. That's going to be a big one. So you'd think now, with the points secured, that they really would look to try and change some key players, give them some time, especially with a flurry of matches that are coming. There you go. It's only the one change so far. Interesting to see. Amiruddin Ashraf is the player to come on. Presumably for Kodai Tanaka. Like for like change. He's got 3 goals now and an assist. No, not yet. Hold on. I think it's because Fudil has gone down with some cramp and they might just change it. Well, they could always make 2 changes right there. Okay, now let's see what is on the cards here. Amiruddin Ashraf is going to come on. But he's replacing the captain, Alan Koza. Saving him. He's the heartbeat of this team now, isn't he? These days, Alan Koza. Giving it to Madhu.
Substitution for Balestier Khalsa.
Shift from
Number 8,
Alan Koza, and now Amir Hakim is also going to come on.
Number 20, Fudil Iyad, being replaced by number 13, Amir Hakim.
Fudil Iyad. He's also had a pretty good game. Replaced by Amir Hakim. So 2 changes made from Balestier Khalsa, 2 for Tanjong Pagar United. Basically got 3 central defenders in there now. Four central defenders of sorts. You count Tajali. He's a real versatile utility type player. Fukashiro. Mali Mansoko. Faisal's done well. There's a new man in, Arshad. Looks like Hakim has just gone into a more central position. Yeah, it just looks like Tajeli has gone into the right wing back role, or left wing back role, excuse me. Mali Mansoko. Ivanovic has to go all the way back to his keeper. Here's Paunovic. Amir Hakim doing well there. Keeping the ball nicely at the moment, Balestier Khalsa. Amir Hakim, Darren Tay. Using his body, trying to get a foul. Doesn't work. Couple of minutes here plus some added time. told there will be 4 minutes of it. Outside. Now Wada. Talibov, I think, wanted a bit more movement. Here's Faisal Roslan. Easy take for Hafiz. Ismail Sassi, he's got through those players.
The fourth official has indicated that there will be a minimum
There
of
we
4
go.
minutes of added time.
Been told just those now 4 minutes. Fukushiro.
You're not winning this. Tanjong Pagar rubbish.
Well, corner's perfect as far as Balestier Khalsa are concerned. Not rushing that at all. Madu's gone down to the box with Malu Matsoko. Those two again acting up. Here's Sassi. Now Ignatius Ang. He's kept that in. This is good possession from Balestier Khalsa. And of course, still 3 goals needed just to get a draw here from Tanjong Pagar. Out to Madu. Fukushiro. It's another corner. Referee is being told by Sassi that there was something that happened there. Look where Hafiz is. He does love that kind of thing, doesn't he? Wow, we've got a late goal here. Rio Sakuma in the 95th minute has got the equalizer for Gelang, who a number of times this season have been in the lead and then lost out on the full points to late goal. And this time they have got a late goal themselves. Jordan Emaviwe has gone into the book. Oh, that was quite the challenge on Wada, but I think he's okay. He's there, Hafiz Ahmad. And we're almost done here. Darren Tay down the line. Amirul Ashraf's done well. And that is it. A fine win for Balestier Khalsa, who conceded plenty against Albrecht Niigata last time out. They've come back in style here and scored plenty themselves. A good win, a deserved win as well. You've got to give credit to the way they battled Tanjong Pagar, who might feel they could have added to that tally, but in the end, I think you'd have to agree that Balestier Khalsa just too good on the night. Wonder what would have happened if Sahil Suhaimi could have scored to make it 4-3. Peter Drew will be happy they've returned to winning ways after 2 losses in a row. Remember, they wanted to keep in touch with the teams above them. Try and make it a 4-horse race if they can. Well, they have given themselves just a glimmer of hope. Balestier Khalsa beat Tanjong Pagar United 5-2. And we're now going to show you the highlights of this game. Let's talk about that goal from Kodai Tanaka in the 12th minute. Lashes in. After Reza Reski lost the ball, he ghosted in between the 2 central defenders to make no mistake. The other end, really out of nothing. We saw a fantastic long-range effort there from Shodai Nishikawa's first goal of the season. Wonderful from him. And then there was this from Ismail Sassu. Slams that one in from close range. There's a little bit of ball watching going on here. Quick reactions as well from the Frenchman into the second half. And it was very entertaining. Lovely touch on. Such a good team build-up, this goal. Ignacio Sang to Kodai Tanaka for his second of the game. Well, up the other end, there was Shodai Nishikawa again, just ghosting in. That was after Sahil Suhaimi had a chance or two. But just a lovely ball in, inside his man there again. Tajeli just falling asleep. Tanaka then got his hat-trick. A very quick touch on. A bit of controversy about this one where Tanjong Pagar felt there was a foul by Sassi in the build-up to that goal. Was in the end given by VAR. After a penalty miss, right after that, look at this unselfish play from Kodai Tanaka and an easy finish from Ignacio Sang. And that were the goals for you. Our highlights, just the goals. There was so much more to this match as well. So let's have a look back at the stats on this one. Pretty tight and everything. But when you look at the scoreline, it's far from the case. But lots and lots of shots on target today. And a number of high-quality chances not put away as well. So, those are the results for you, match week 10, and it is 2-all BG Tampines Rovers against Geylang International in the other game that had a lot of implications at the top of the table. And let's have a look then at that match right now. Well, remember this wonderful goal from Glenn Quay. Brilliant strike, that one, into the top corner. Such a great shot, that one. Into the second half. Oh my word. Now you see the goals. That is a poor mistake, isn't it? Not sure what was the thinking there. Buhari. And then this one curled in. And it looked like, for all intents and purposes, perhaps Sekou Nouri getting that goal. But Rio Sakuma heading in to that far corner. Right at the end of the match. Fantastic scenes. Look at the fans and what it means to them. Oh, so much riding on this game as well. The implications here at the top of the table. That's good news for Lion City Sailors now. Only 1 point behind, level on games. Geylang International, they've lost some ground today. They really did need a win. And they are now 6 points behind the leaders. As for Balestier Khalsa, they are now into the top 4, 14 points. And we have a look at where Tanjong Pagar United are. They are third from bottom. So these are the fixtures then for you this weekend. Albrecht Nagar to take on BG Tampines Rovers at Jurong East. Brunei DPMM, they'll be playing here in Singapore, home game in Jalan Besar Stadium against Young Lions. LCS, Lion City Sailors, hosting Hougang United on Sunday. Our feature game is Geylang International versus Balestier Khalsa. That will be tasty, won't it, at Jalan Besar. Okay, well, that's it. Another entertaining game. 7 goals scored today, but it ends in favour of Balestier Khalsa, who defeat Tanjong Pagar United by 5 goals to 2.